Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey and...
I'm Daryl Nicholson and I'm back in a haunt. When I started 4350 TV, mate, 2016, I was in here in June and I met the lovely Kim and we did a story on Oasis, and still 4 years later, a different business model though, with COVID-19. She's taken us through the interview that you did with her that comes up after this.
Yeah, so it was really great to hear her perspective on how she's going through and changing how they do business in the CBD and taking advantage of stuff like the free CBD parking that council's offering at the moment. So
that has been good, and that is till June 30. Just remember though, please, the guys have been thick writing tickets, and that's because you're staying over your hour, or you're staying over your 2 hours or your 3 hours. There's still time restrictions, and that's really careful. They get a ping, don't they?
Yeah, all the centre car parks, there's a little metallic thing in there. When you drive in, it activates. As soon as you go over, they know about it.
Yeah, so they're onto it. So please be careful. You will still get fines if you're overstaying. You're welcome. So, mate, 2020 is certainly going to be interesting. I'm sure this sort of stuff will be looked at. And I think I was talking to you yesterday about the stacked chairs and tables. Still really eerie.
Well, even stuff like, you know, the 2020 planner, we throw that in the bin at this stage. Right. But even, you know, for my dad as a travel agent, I've been over having a gander through Globetrotters Travel, and all of the brochures, all 2020 travel, there's a lot of cruise brochures in there, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's better to have something than nothing. But I sort of said 2020 brochures are sort of irrelevant at this point, aren't they? So, yeah.
One other thing I just want to talk about just very quickly. Tim Entwistle was in the paper. And look, I've been an employer and then I've been an employee. Yeah, but mate, I'm sorry, casual is casual.
Casual is casual. It's one of those things. There's casual, there's part-time, there's full-time. As a casual employee, once you've been there for 12 months, you do have the right as a casual under the workplace agreements to ask for permanent work, so either part-time or full-time. They don't have to grant it. If the work's not available, they don't have to grant it. But casual workers getting sick leave and annual leave. There are some places that have enterprise bargaining agreements that can do that, like Hungry Jack's and McDonald's, the big, large corporations like that. But casual workers, you get paid a casual overtime, a casual loading to make up for the fact that you don't get those entitlements. So,
and mate, some companies, like the sports club, you do get the long service. If you've been a casual there for 10 years, you do get the long service leave. So that has certainly come to respect. But mate, honestly, I thought, you know, if you've got a full-time job, you're safe. But I think COVID proved, you know, no one's safe, you know, with employment now. And especially if we get back into it, which we're starting to lift restrictions, we get a second wave, we could go through this again.
Well, it's interesting, in a couple of cases up north and, you know, tied to the Rockhampton nurse that we talked about in one of our previous shows, and then another one tied to the Ruby Princess. It's something like 60 days after they were on it, so you just don't know. And potentially it could have been on her luggage, it could have been on a piece of duty free that she picked up. You just don't know how they picked it up. So
I don't understand the ship that's in dock at the moment with the live sheep on board. I can't understand why it's in dock at Fremantle, I think, or wherever it is. But I just hope they contain that virus in there and don't let it out of that ship. I'll have to do some more homework on why that ship is there and why there's live sheep still on it. So, and coronavirus, I don't understand. But anyhow,
it's just an elusive, silent but deadly virus. You just don't know where it is or where it's coming from, I guess.
So I guess the main thing is to stay safe, stay healthy. I don't want to be like Gladys and Anna every morning. They get up there at 8 and 9 o'clock, do their respective press conferences, wash your hands, all that sort of stuff. But just keep safe and keep your safe distances.
That's it. And a lot of retail workers, a lot of hospitality workers in particular, are starting to feel the effects of rude customers. So if you are going out, you are supporting local businesses, which we encourage you to do. Keep your metre and a half, but
just be patient.
Be patient, be kind. They're only there trying to do their job. They're there trying to earn some money to feed their families, just like everyone else. So,
as Todd Roll said in that video with Foxtail Productions, just be kind to each other. That's just really simple. Just be kind to each other. So,
and if you can't be kind, why not come down to Oasis when they reopen,
chill out
and chill out, do some yoga or something. Have a massage.
Yeah.
Because if you can't chill out while you sit at home doing nothing, then you really need some help.
Yeah. So. Great. Okay, it's Thursday. It's another beautiful day in paradise, and we're off to the chamber first thing at 9 o'clock this morning. So see what's going on down there. I'm Daryl Nicholson, Toowoomba 4350 TV. More than just a postcode.
And thank you for joining us for Good Morning Toowoomba. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey, and Daryl Nicholson's behind the camera today, here with Kim at Oasis. How are you today?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. So notice as we're walking in, lots of coronavirus checklists as you walk in. How was that to deal with? That's probably a good start?
Yeah, it's not too bad really. We're just making sure we're adhering to the checklist that we have been provided, and that checklist has been a big help in regards to making sure we're following all rules and just ensuring that our infection control is up to date for our clients as well. But it's been fine. We've got some help in getting clarity about what we need to do, and just making it work with our clients.
Yeah, that's so were there a number of training courses you had to do to go through that checklist?
Yeah, so before we closed, we did do the infection control safe training that was provided, so we still had that eligible for now. And then everything, we've just been working with our team to make sure that they are following the rules that apply with that checklist and what I want the girls to provide to our clients, making sure it does suit with the team and our clients as well. So it's been fine. Yeah.
So does that, with all the restrictions in place, does that affect how your business operates? Have you changed how your business operates?
Yeah.
Obviously, with time restrictions on certain things, like a massage. Is it now a shorter period or anything like that?
We haven't had full clarification as to time limit wise, but they do say that we're not allowed any more than 10 people. So we're quite lucky here with the amount of therapists we have to clients. We'll be fine to cater underneath the 10 people. It only does unfortunately restrict us for our group bookings, which we're looking forward to getting back into when we can. And everything else we can run our business as normal with the treatments we're allowed to provide.
Yeah. So group bookings, obviously, talking about, you mentioned as we walked in the outdoor terraces, so stuff like your yoga classes.
And hens parties. We're quite popular for our hens parties and pre-wedding bookings, birthday parties. So just have to put them on hold for now unless they are a smaller group. But we are still allowed to do one-on-one with our clients as well.
Yeah, fair enough. So it's good to see that at least there's some sort of flow back into your business and you are back up and running.
Absolutely.
Traffic flow wise, how is things like council's initiative to have free CBD parking? Has that helped with getting people back in?
Yeah, I think that's been a nice little treat for everyone. And we're definitely appreciating it, as my team usually park in the bus interchange, so we're normally paying that daily rate. So it does feel like a nice little treat at the moment. So we're very grateful for that as well.
No, it's really great to hear that you're utilising the larger car parking that is available and enjoying the benefits of it being free.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything in the CBD that maybe is hindering business at the moment, or is there, your thoughts on the CBD just in general?
I think the CBD is slowly coming back to it all. I'm noticing every day there's more and more foot traffic. As the cafes, the pubs around us close by are all starting to reopen, I think that's naturally bringing back through a little bit more foot traffic. So we do have the occasional walk-in, but we are mainly appointment-based, so we probably don't notice too much about walk-ins coming backwards and forwards, but it is nice knowing that people do feel comfortable. And when I go and talk to our fellow cafe owners as well, they're saying that it's definitely getting busier and busier, which is really nice.
And we've noticed that walking around,
absolutely.
Even the amount of car traffic has started to increase in the CBD, and the car parking is starting to fill up quicker and more often as the days roll on. Stuff like the Carnival of Flowers, would it potentially not happen this year? Does that affect your business in any way, or is it more?
It will in some ways. I think we're just going to have to take that month as it comes. It is a popular time for wedding season as well, so we are also popular then with wedding bookings as well, whether it be makeup, pre-wedding, that sort of thing. But naturally, people coming into town and that walk-by traffic, yes, you do get that more exposure for your business. So it is bound to affect us a little bit, but we'll just have to take that month as it comes, I think. So
Okay, so probably important on stuff like Toowoomba's got one of the nation's premier wedding venues with Gallimar Homestead, so probably important that places like that get back up and running.
Absolutely,
and, the more we can have larger groups, the better it is for flow-on effects to your business.
Yes, it's a tag-on effect, and you can see how much it is affecting our business, especially for makeup artists as well, how much the tag-on effect of a venue, a wedding being postponed, and then your makeup artists, hairdressers, everything in those little bits in between. So
so a bit like the pubs and clubs and places like Gelatissimo rely on events happening at Empire Theatre. You guys are relying, and it's a very simple, very similar sort of product. It's very symbiotic between yourself and wedding venues and hens parties and that sort of thing.
That's right. Absolutely.
So it's I guess one of those things that this has really highlighted how certain industries do work together across a variety of different fields. So.
Yes, exactly. Yes, we all work as a team at the end. So
that's it. It's that we're all in this together, but only in our set industries.
Exactly
but
right.
It's coming together as a larger group well, your business affects mine, and mine,
Yes.
you know, brings people to yours, and it's
Yes.
back and forward. So
Exactly. Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
good. Well, look, thanks for coming on the
That's
show.
okay.
Really appreciative that you've let us in. And
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
that's all right. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Toowoomba. I'm Ben Apsey.